Links. SPG.
What's going on? It's the King J, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the crossover that many people was expecting with Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and that is Ken Masters. I can't lie to you, I am super hyped to try him out. I'm also super hyped to even show you the stuff that I learned with him. So this is the, I would say, beginner guide slash getting you ready to try out Ken Masters. So let's get straight into it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to talk anymore. At this screen, I want to show you some stuff that I think is really cool. And again, like I said, it's early access, so that doesn't mean that I know everything. Yeah, this character here, like, very commonly known in the fighting game space from Street Fighter, crossed over, and he has the Shoto type of stance. So it's like, you know, fireball, Shoryuken, so if people jump in, it's an anti-air move. And then he has like the Hurricane kick, which is this. So that's what most Shotos are known for, right? That's like the Shoto staple, right? Then you have other things that he has. So like he has the Dragon Slash kick, which is Dragon Punch with a kick. And then he also has, you know, the Jinrai stuff, which, you know, he has different enders for it. So he starts off with QCF both kicks, but the light kick keeps them standing, the heavy kick knocks them down, right? But then you've got this, into forward light kick, you've got this into forward heavy kick, and then you have this into back heavy kick, right? So you got 3 different variations, and then obviously he has his Revart's version, which is like that. But you could do so much stuff with this, because you could cancel and go crazy with it. This is what makes it crazy, because you can stick with this and do whatever else, right? But I'm not gonna get into all of that. He also has his run stuff as well. So from his run stuff, he has he can run by pressing QCB punch, right? And it could be nasty stuff like if I done and then just get close and I could do a grab, or I could do tets. So look, grab, or do it from, you know, crouching heavy. So yeah, this character is interesting. Now, another thing that you are probably wondering is, how does he function with all of these 6 buttons in a 4-button game? I got the answer to that. So his heavy stuff, like normal standing heavy stuff, is his medium, and you know, his standard like heavy kick in this game is his medium. It's kind of like, I would say, even like the crouch off, this would be crouching medium kick. This is like what they've assigned to his heavy button. But if you do a direction, it's like, let's say for example, forward heavy punch, this would be his standing heavy punch in Street Fighter. And then like if you do down forward heavy kick, the sweep would be his heavy kick in Street Fighter. And then if you do down, like, so this is crouching down forward heavy kick, and then crouching down forward heavy punch is, I would say, he's anti-air, you know. I've still yet to try it. I haven't tried ranked or anything like that yet, so still yet to try it, or played anyone. So this is still early days. So yeah, this is those are his heavy stuff. And then, as you can see, like quick references, his backdash is from First Strike, his forward dash is from First Strike. He's got a grab animation from Street Fighter 6. His parries are from Third Strike. His rev blow is similar to his drive rush, very similar. I would say almost identical. And then you also have his aerial one, which I'm not really too sure what this kick is, right? But he has that. That's his aerial rev bro. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to go over the move list to show you all of these moves so that I haven't skipped anything. And then we're going to go into teaching you some of the stuff that you could do with this character, which I find absolutely fun. So I'm going to move my webcam here and then I'm going to move it back. So just so that I could show you some of the stuff that he has. So as we can see here, we have straight punch, which is what I told you, which is his heavy, standard heavy in Street Fighter 6. Then we also have the roundhouse kick, which is forward heavy. If this hits on wild punish, then you will get a knockdown. And then you got lifting uppercut, which is down forward heavy. You have low spinning sweep, which is down forward heavy. You then have lightning heel kick. So let me go down. Lightning heel kick, which is forward light kick. Then you got a tug combo, which is back heavy or forward heavy, right? Funny thing is it says forward heavy, but it's just like, yeah, you have to chain them together. So it's forward heavy, back heavy, stuff like that, right? Then you have command combo 2, which is like heavy kick, but you can cancel the second hit into a special move. And then you have rev blows, like I showed you, so similar to Street Fighter 6. I don't know about this kick. And then you also have special moves, which is the Hadouken, which you can feint, which is QCF 1. You have Shuriken, which is forward, down, forward, both punches. Well, Eddie punch. And then you got Tatsumaki Senpu Kaku, which is Hurricane kick, which is QCB kick, but you could also break as well. And then you have aerial Tatsumaki Senpu Kaku, which is air, you do in the air, and then you do the kick, right? And then you have Dragon Lash kick, which is forward, down, forward, any of the kicks. Then you have Jinrai kick, which is QCF, any of the kicks as well. And then it leads into either forward light kick, which is the kick in your shin. And then you have the red version. And then you have the Gorai axe kick, which is your Jinrai kick with back heavy kick. And then you got the Kasai thrust kick, which is the red version, back heavy kick. And then you have the Senka snap kick, which is Jinrai kick forward heavy. And then you have the Kasai thrust kick, which is the red version of it, which is forward heavy as well. And then we're now going to talk about the quick dash. You know, there's so much stuff going on with this character. The quick dash is QCB, both punches. You've got the emergency stop, which is where you can trick your opponents. You know, it stops them dead in their tracks. And then you've got the thunder kick, which is the axe kick overhead. You've got the forward step kick, which is you use that with heavy kick. Counter hit and wild punish, it leaves you plus enough to do combos. And then you got the Shinrai Yuken, where he does multiple hits in the air with the Shin Yuken. Then you got the Tatsumaki Senpu, where he does multiple hits from the quick dash. And then you got the Dragon Lash kick, which I would say you would use to probably, like, if you're doing a combo and then you got them in the end and you do the run, the Rev Arch run, and you do the lash kick, it will then cross them up on the other side, and then you could do whatever you want. Ignition gears, which is also known as the level 1 supers, is QCF times 2 light punch. We have Shippu Jinrai Kaku, which is QCF times 2 light kick. We also have the red line gears, which is the level 2 supers, which is Shinri Reaper QCF times 2 heavy punch. And then we have the Shippu Jinrai Kaku, which is the QCF times 2 heavy kick. You can also break as well. So when he does the knee, you can actually break it and do like some other stuff as well. And then you have the hidden gear, which is Shinryu Shoen Ha. And this is during SPG QCF times 2 plus the rev button. You know, and he does this big whirlwind of fire kick, and then comes down and does this big uppercut, right? And then the fire is dispersed. Let's go back into it. So yeah, like, one thing I would say is, when you're playing this character in this game, most of the time when you throw a fireball at the end of your combo, you're usually like plus, or you're at advantage. In this game, you're minus. So if you throw like the heavy fireball, you're like -4. If you throw the light fireball, you're -2. If you throw the Rev Arts version, you're +4. So I feel like they want you to finish off combos with the Rev Arts or do a big cash out. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that might be changed at a later date. But they really want you to cash out with this character. They don't want you just playing it too safe. And I think that's because if you can play it really safe, and it might be very annoying in a game like this. So if you're playing Fireball game, you kind of get your opponent to engage with you. But yeah, to finish it out in terms of combos, I wouldn't recommend it. And then obviously you have the run system. Like I said, if you do target combo, you would want to run. And that will continue on your combo. But then also as well, like I said, the Dragon Punch is a break as well, so you could do into whatever else you wanted to do. You could, yeah, so you can break and then do other things as well. Again, I haven't really figured out the combo. I feel like that's something that you'll take time with and you'll figure out what you can do. But then forward heavy punch +2. Like a lot of these stuff on normal hit. I would say if you're doing stuff like this, I would say cash out with fireball or cash out with like maybe like the run. Because yeah, fireball you're minus, so you probably want to cash out with a knockdown. I would say standard combos would be 2 crouching light kick, standard light kick, and then like fireball. So like, no, shuriken, sorry. Something like that. And then, like I said, the standing heavies, you can cash out with like a... So you can cash out with either a Rev Arts fireball and then go crazy. Let me see if I can... Something like that. And also remember, you can also break from this as well. So if you want to break, you could do into something like that. So you do, and then you can break again. But I feel like the shuriken, like I was saying before, I think the shuriken break is very hard because they drop down very quick. So yeah, I feel like you have to be so quick with this. My goodness, it's so hard. There we go. Yeah, that takes some time to get used to. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And then now let's talk about like the counter hit stuff as well. So we're gonna move it over to counter hit. This is where he really gets fun because he seems like a counter heavy character. So as you can see, +6. And then you could continue on your combo. So if I run, +6. You can do stuff like that.
Down in flames.
And then there's like, you know, he's heavy punch as well, +7. Forward heavy kick, +5. Like, don't even worry about it. This is just whatever, to be fair. But like, yeah, these are the moves that you would wanna, like, you'd wanna use. Like even this crouching heavy is like, I don't even know if you, can I do standing heavy? Yeah, so you could do into whatever else. But again, I've been saying that shuriken break is so difficult. So yeah, so those are quick things to kind of get you started. And then I want to talk to you about the wild punish. So this is the wild punch. So like this is forward heavy kick, and then you can do stuff like that, right? So that's the dragon lash from the run. But you have to immediately do the run. Again, like I said, it's so difficult to do, man. One more time. Shoo. I'm not doing that one. So let's see. There we go. That does a lot of damage, I can't even lie. And then again, this, if you do this, you can fake as well. Into something like that. So if you do it. So that's on the more easy mode side.
Down in flames.
So I would say if you're going for wild punish, it would be this and cancel into the dragon lash kick from the run. So you'll see this, but you have to immediately press QCB punch. So let me see, and forward. No. So the run, QCB punch, forward kick. Whoa. 599 damage is insane. So yeah, I think if you are doing stuff, even like the crouching heavy kick, you just literally have to do this. Or maybe just cancel with like either the Jinrai kick or something. I can do it. But yeah, doing it with Fireball, you're minus. Unless you're trying to cash out with like the Rev Arts one. Doesn't make any sense. Also as well, if you try to do like Tatsu and you want to break the Tatsu, let's say for example, if I did this, so no, let me try and do it this way. Tatsu will miss because you can break the Tatsu like this, and then you can do throws like that, which is quite nasty. There we go. So you can even do stuff like, I don't know, you do something like that and cancel and then just jump, because they probably think that you're gonna throw. I don't know what combo you would do, but something along them lines. But yeah, I think the run is definitely something that they want you to do. So like focusing on this. This is the one odd thing that I realized about this game as well that I wanted to talk about. Is if you try to break his level 2, that you're +9. But I'm trying to figure out like what can you do? See? Like I don't know what else you could do. It's actually mad. So yeah, this character has a bunch of things that not even I know. Like I don't know what else you can get from it. So yeah, this character, there's so much unexplored things that I'm just trying to have a look at. But yeah, this side of things, man, it's very interesting. So let me just try to see what else to get. So that's only if you do a wild punish, by the way. So like the frames have changed, so that's a +4 now. And he doesn't have anything light that's like 4 frames. I think his fastest is crouching like it. That's his fastest thing. But yeah, other than that, I think he's a very cool character. His grabs don't have no loops. Like you can probably walk forward and try. And then also as well, the throwback. Look at that, you're already all the way over the other side. So yeah, I think he's gonna be a very, very fun character to try and like see what he can do. I want to try and cancel it and see. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you could do. Like, I'm gonna try and find out some stuff, but yeah, like, One other thing to note is when he jumps up and does Tatsu like this, he's minus 12. But it also changes on how low he is. So like, if I do, trying to get to a low stage where like the frame change. 11, see? 9. Like, yeah, which I think is interesting. I've never really seen Tatsu like this. And you also have Tiger Knee Tatsu as well. Like that. So with that, you do QCB, both kicks, but then do it forward. So it's like Tiger Knee is like going that way and then going forward. So like half, like, how could I explain it? It's a weird motion, but it's like basically like this. If I could show you, it's like me going down and going all the way up and pressing forward, but you gotta do it quick. And like the frames change on when it hits. I can't even get it to go forward. But yeah, that's it really. If you want to start combos, like I said, crouching light kick, 2 light kicks, standing light kick into where I'd say Shuriken. See if I can do. Yes, you could do Jinrai. Stuff like that. You also have your crouching heavy kick into Jinrai. You also have your double heavies into the. You could cancel it into normal moves. You can also cancel it into supers. You know. You could also do last hit, but I would say you're better off just cancelling it into rev arts, in my opinion. And then what's trying to figure out what else. So I did crouching light kick. Oh, he's target combos. Yeah, whatever else. And then whatever else you want to do. But yeah, all in all, I really like Ken in this game. I think he's sick. He's still got that fiery aura. Fun character. I think people are going to have fun and they're going to be very creative with him. Again, like I said, like being able to just like do stuff like this and then break. And even like his level 2 kick super and being able to cancel, I think everyone's gonna really enjoy. But yeah, that is it in terms of getting started with Ken. Like I said, I felt like I wanted to break down some of the stuff that I've learned with the character. Again, like I said, usually with this type of character, I feel like you can just get on with it straight away. But I feel like there are some technical stuff with him that I feel like is different. Like being able to throw a fireball and your minus and throwing a fireball that hits is very interesting to me. I never really understood why they've added that in. But again, like I said, this character is going to be fun. I will be playing him when the game actually releases Ken Masters. So I'll be playing him in ranked. So you lot can catch my streams on twitch.tv/KingJAE or youtube.com/KingJAETV. I hope you lot enjoy Ken. Let me know what you lot think. If there's any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. This is me just kind of summarizing everything with the character so you lot can get started with him straight away. Other than that, it's been your boy King J signing out. Take it easy, everyone, man. Have a great week ahead of you. Peace. And again,
simmer down, simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat, I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet, I'm a killer now. Simmer down, simmer now.